All right, everybody, welcome back to this particular video. In this video, we're going to talk about optimizing video titles inside of MorningFame. We're going to actually, all of these videos in this particular series, I've done in sort of three parts. And what we're going to mention in this video is we're going to talk about the importance of a good video title for SEO and user engagement. We're also going to talk about using MorningFame suggestions to redefine your titles. And the last thing that we're going to focus in on this video is examples of effective titles and what makes them work. Okay. Now there is a plethora of videos out there to talk to you about video titles, tags, descriptions, and all of those things. I sort of look at this at a different approach, okay? Now, if you are new to this video or you're new to my series of videos on this, please make sure that you click the link down below and that'll get you to the playlist where you can, of course, watch all of the videos in this series. But the purpose of this is to really sort of help you navigate your way around the MorningFame platform so that you can get the best use out of MorningFame and you can really optimize your usage of this particular software. Now, in our previous video, what we talked about, we found us a keyword and we talked about keyword research here, right? And we found this particular video and we said, okay, this is the video. We know we're going to do a video on keyword research. All right. Now, let me just simply say this. The importance of a good video title. We talked about in our first video that YouTube is the second largest search engine on the internet, right? And we discussed that. And when it comes to getting a really good optimized SEO title, the reason why you want to do that is you want to put your video and you want to put your brand, you want to put your business in a position to be found on YouTube. You don't want to just be putting content out just to be putting content out. You want to give yourself the best optimal opportunity so that you can be found. And that is one of the main reasons and the importance of having a good video title and making sure that you're doing proper SEO. And you want to make sure. Now, this particular keyword search term, keyword research, is what we want to use. And we know we're getting a decent amount of search on YouTube as well as Google because it has the double check marks here. But what we need to do now is we've got to focus in on our video itself. So once you go to step number 3, it will tell you your relevance score and it will give you some keyword research. Okay. Now, here is how you have workflow. Now, if you are not familiar with developing a YouTube workflow, I've made a ton of videos about it. You can go over on videogeeksquad.com and for as low as $10, you can get a whole video tutorial that'll teach you about how to create a workflow for yourself. Okay. Now here, we're going to start here talking about our title, okay? Now, this is the second part of the video. We want to use MorningFame suggestions to sort of redefine our title. Now, this is where AI comes into play and how AI can help you and assist you. But before you do that, you want to go over to YouTube and you want to see some of the titles that other people are making for this particular topic. And you can do this also inside of MorningFame, but I just, for the sake of this video, want you to be thinking in this vein. When you want to look at some of the titles, how to get views fast with YouTube, keyword research, new strategy. Now, understand some of these channels are very, very large. You're a very small channel. So the only thing that you want to focus in on is doing a good optimized keyword research and making sure that you can optimize the video. Okay, best keyword research tools, ranked number 1 on YouTube, YouTube SEO. Now, these are some of the top ranked channels on YouTube, right? How to find keywords for YouTube videos, simple and easy research, and you're looking at some of the titles. Now, you're not necessarily copying other people's titles. What I like to do is to see what they've come up with and what I can sort of add my own spin to, right? You want to add your own spin. You want to do something that's going to help you stand out from everyone else and that's going to help your channel grow and help you build. That's the whole purpose of that. And that's one of the reasons why you want to do that overarching. Okay. Now, here's the other thing. Let me say this. When you go into MorningFame, if you scroll down inside of this, you will see that the top videos 1, 2, 3, 4, and number 9, which is your gateway video. These are the videos that you can pretty much try and rank for. You want to rank for these videos. But you can also upload your thumbnail if you've already made a thumbnail for your video. Now, here's what I do for my workflow, part of my workflow. Once I understand the keyword that I'm targeting, I will typically then go and try and make my thumbnail. And I'll use some of these thumbnails as inspiration for me. And I'll go to YouTube and I'll use some of these thumbnails for inspiration to sort of help me come up with a thumbnail. And so this is a good way for you to do that, and so that you're not wasting your time. Okay, so I normally come up with my search term, then I make my thumbnail. Now I have a whole workflow process, and there's a method to this madness and for ranking, and there's a reason why I do what I do. So you guys will definitely want to take a look at some of those videos over there. All right. Now, what you will notice here inside of MorningFame, it says get AI title ideas. Right now I'm using 16 of 100 characters. You can use up to 100 characters before your title becomes what they call, I believe, is truncated. It's where your title sort of runs off and they can't see the rest of the title. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to use a title that gets viewed to where it doesn't run out of space here. Okay. You want to maximize it, but you also want to make sure that it's not going to run out of space. All right. So here, this is going to give you some AI titles that you can use. Okay. Decoding the mystery of keyword research. Keyword research, your secret weapon to online success. Dominate the search results with expert keyword research. And you will notice a score here beside each one of these titles. This is actually going to be your relevance score and how this is grading your title, okay? Because your relevance score can go down if you are not using a very good keyword optimized title for your videos. Okay. Now, if you scroll down to the bottom here, you'll see it says the percentage show the relevant score if you use this title. Write a description to boost lower scores. So if you have a low score and you want to boost the score, you want to make sure that you're optimizing your description to write the best description that you can possibly write. I don't really like decoding the mystery of keyword. Let's use this. It says keyword research, your secret weapon to, let's do something like, keyword, your secret weapon to beat your, and we'll do some keyword research, your secret weapon to beat your competitors. All right, and so for this particular video, instead of saying competitors, I decided to go with competition. So keyword research, your secret weapon to beat your competition, okay? And so now you're going to close this out, and you can actually copy this to clipboard when you're ready to put this over in YouTube. And it's a part of your workflow because you get to save all of your stuff inside of here. So our next deal that we want to do is we want to actually use MorningFame to write the best description that we could possibly write, okay? We want to write a good description, and we want to do that so that it, makes more sense. Now, here's a secret thing to do. It'll tell you that you don't have a need to optimize it because you're using it inside of your title. But I also like to do a little bit of extra work myself so that I can make sure I'm using it. All right. Now, you will see here that it will show you, if you toggle this button, it says highlight tags. This will highlight all of the tags that it thinks that are best used for your description. Okay. Now, it's pulling these tags from these tags. All right. All right, so it's pulling them from these tags here. Now, my rule of thumb for this, and because at this particular time, we're just talking in this video about the title itself, and we'll get into the description in our very next video. But I have a rule of thumb for how to do this and how to do this effectively, okay? So what you're going to do is you can actually have these search terms and you can write a very, very good description. But for the sake of this video, this is how you're able to optimize your video title. All right. So these are some examples of some effective video titles for you. And when you click on this will give you great titles that you could use, and you can sort of tweak them yourselves and use them. But also making sure that you guys go here to YouTube and look inside of YouTube and come up with some of these titles from here as well. And you can see what works, what doesn't work, and you can sort of adjust it as time goes on. Okay, so make sure that you guys hit the bell notification. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you like video tutorials like this, and I will see you guys in the very next video.